What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back with another video on the channel, and today we are back. I actually ordered Indian food, believe it or not, and it's a special occasion. When you are watching this, it will actually be my birthday. It's not my birthday right now. It's my 57th birthday, which is really cool. So made it another year. Very happy for that. And believe it or not, for my birthday meal, I never thought this would be the day. I wanted Indian food. If you aren't familiar with my channel, you haven't been watching, I tried Indian food for the first time maybe about 7 months ago, and I absolutely loved it. It was the first time in my life. So this is actually the same restaurant that I got my first meal from, but I wanted to get my favorite meal, so my favorite stuff. So this is like my, and something new. I did get a new dessert, but this is like my go-to order now if I'm getting Indian food. So this is what we got. We got it from Manjal Indian Fusion. It's located in Fair Lawn, and I know it has very high ratings on DoorDash, Google, anywhere from 4.5 to 4.7 or so. And most of the other restaurants around here don't have anywhere near as high ratings. And I have to agree, as a person who has now had a pretty good telling of what good food is to order, I do agree. So Manjal does South Indian cuisine. I found that out today. I'm starting to know the differences between North, South, and so on. So this is some of the stuff that I got. We do have some garlic naan. I ripped this accidentally, but there's, and some butter naan actually. So we got some naan, got the naan, the garlic naan, and butter naan. And we've got some samosas, some vegetable samosas. I had these from here last time and they were ridiculous. And believe it or not, most people would say their chicken tikka masala is the best and most popular dish there. It's what I had there. It's delicious. And I never had this from there, but we got some korma. I love korma now, which is crazy. I never thought I'd be saying all this stuff. So we got some korma. I did get it different this time because I didn't get chicken. I got lamb. And these balls, which you see here, is actually dessert. I believe they're called gulab jamun. I hope I didn't mispronounce that, but that is what we got. It's not necessarily the highest rated I've eaten here before, but it is one of the highest rated places around here. So it is my choice. It is what I wanted. We got a chutney. I know all the stuff now. Look how far we've come, man. I want to try the samosa just very first. I had it last time. This is the first time. Theirs are super heavy. Look at that. I love the dough, the breading on these, and the inside's got like this like potato. Shut up. Peas. That's what I was missing. These are the best samosas I've had around here. No joke. Look at the inside of that. Nice spices. A little bit of spice to it. You can see the peas now. That's a better look. It's got a little spice to it. I like that. Also, since I'm now an honorary Indian citizen, a lot of you guys watched my first video, so there's a lot of people from India that do watch. I love you guys. Thank you for the lovely food. And of course, your hospitality. I asked for my food. I said make it Indian spicy. So it's a little spicy. But the potato in here, let me get some. I like to do it on my rice. Man, they're big ass chunks of lamb. Yeah, they did all out. I should have told them, like, yo, I'm getting old. So, make this like old guy spicy for my birthday. Alright, lamb's bone in. Make sure I know that. I don't have a problem with that at all. I'm actually part West Indian, so usually in West Indian cooking, which is actually pretty similar, believe it or not. Like stew chicken looks very similar to this. A lot of stuff is usually bone in. You know, that's where the flavor comes from. A lot of people don't like the bone in their stuff. I know you're not really supposed to use a spoon, use your hand, but since I'll be grabbing and touching the camera, I don't want to touch the camera with dirty hands. That's why I'm doing it, but come in here with me. This is hard to balance, actually. I'm not really shaking, it's just hard to balance. Let's go. Look how far we've come. Look how far we've come. Let me get some of this garlic naan. I haven't tried this yet. Their naan's really good. I made a plate and then grabbed it from the side. Look at that. I will admit this. I know you're not supposed to do naan with the rice, but I do it because so I'll get down. Asking for something they're spicy is spicy. But it's good though. Probably pay for it later. But we don't mind here. Alright, let's dig in. Got a bone. Real easy. Pull the bone out. Nice big pieces of lamb though. Jeez. Hey. Nice. Nice. I saw another interesting thing. I wasn't feeling that bowl. You let me know? I wasn't feeling that bowl. They also have the option of fish. Like a fish korma. I was thinking about doing that, but I'm a lot pickier with fish. And I didn't know what kind of fish it was. You know how you know you're fat? When you don't want to eat the samosa because there's only two. You hear that? I get like 100 of these. Wait, I didn't even try this, did I? Just gotta dig in honey now. Look how far we've come. There's lamb. I didn't even finish the description. It's super tender, delicious. Right? Let's do that. Let's do that. It's the butter naan, right? It's the butter naan. I actually prefer the garlic. And you know what I really like? I feel like an expert now. Roti. I actually ate a lot of roti growing up. West Indians make roti too. Especially in Trinidad. Not messy. So we're good. In Trinidad, very similar. I had a little food history lesson for those who are interested. It's very similar to in Peru, where Peru in the 1800s had a large influx of migrant workers that came from China, okay? So, Peruvian food has a distinctively different flair to it than most places in South America because of the Chinese influence that it had. And they do things like stir fry. Lomo saltado, which is their version of a stir fry. One of the ingredients you use in it is soy sauce. Tallarín saltado, which is like almost like a lo mein. So it's very influenced. So Trinidad has a large number of Indian migrant workers that came at one point. So Trinidadian food specifically has a little more of an influence from Indian food. So when I started eating Indian food, I realized how similar it was to West Indian food in some circumstances, and my nose is starting to run because it's spicy. I'm handling the spice like a Cheeto, ain't I? There are a lot of similarities with Trinidadian food, which I should have known, but I didn't. I don't know why, I just need more lamb in here, right? I actually think I'm eating goat. I've just been shoveling this down my mouth for this long. I asked for lamb. Now I'm looking at the bones. I think I'm eating goat. And I ain't mad at it. I grew up eating goat. Curry goat. That's like a birthday surprise right there. We take those. But tomorrow I'm probably gonna lay low. But I wanted to make sure I checked in. You know, I don't really talk about, you know, my like personal life and stuff like that. And I was being perfectly honest. I was on the fence about Steven saying it was my birthday because I'm not trying to draw attention to myself like that, you know. But a lot of you guys are fam. My family knows what day it is. I consider y'all fam, so. Now you know. And I kind of just wanted to check in. Honestly, if you told me this came from Jamaica, I would believe you. So similar. And it's crazy how much I was in the dark about it my whole life. And now I've like been eating it so much. W. What I think I want to do too. I was looking at the menu. Now let me know. Put in the comments if you're still watching your real one. This place specifically, there's not a lot of places that does this around here. This place specifically has a dish called Tindaloo. Not Vindaloo, but Tindaloo. It's made with ghost peppers. And it's supposed to be the spiciest dish you can get from any restaurant around here. And the thing on the menu, excuse me, had a warning label that said warning, extremely spicy. Now normally, I don't believe that. But when it comes to certain places, West Indians, even South American places, when you tell me something really spicy, I believe it. We got different spice levels. But it's supposed to be extremely spicy. And I was going to get it today. But I said, I don't want to be on the toilet for my whole birthday. So I waited. My nose is running. Let me know if you think I should try it. That's probably going to be painful, but I think it'd be a nice spice challenge. Anyway. Let me get one more bite. I'm gonna try this dessert. Okay, 2 more bites. I want to try this dessert. Let's do it. Mystery balls. What these are called is called gulab jamun. Again, I hope I didn't mispronounce it. If I did, I'm sorry. But what they are, they just look like 4 balls. That's interesting. So I'm going to put the definition up on the screen for you, and I'm going to read it off. Gulab jamun is a beloved Indian dessert consisting of fried balls of a dough made from milk solids and semolina. Italians use semolina bread, so I'm familiar with it. Soaked with an aromatic syrup, spiced with green cardamom, rose water, saffron, and it says, and more. Alright. I wanted to try more desserts. Fried balls. Wow, that's... Didn't expect that. It's a ball. And nothing to it but to do it. That's pretty damn good. It's crazy. What this reminds me of, like the same dough you would use to make a zeppoli. Zeppolis are Italian. Fried balls with powdered sugar. But these are fried, and then they just soak them in like a pretty sweet, like syrupy kind of deal. So they taste like zeppolis and syrup. It works for me. Not pretty good. I would 100% get that again. That's pretty damn good. It's like a donut. It's syrup on it. You know, the syrup isn't as thick as like maple syrup per se, but it's a little more watery, but it's the same kind of idea. That was delicious. I'm glad I tried that. That was my first like Indian dessert that I actually really liked. But I'm starting to, sinuses are getting clear. That's gonna be the end of the video, man. We'll be back. I don't think I'm gonna record tomorrow. You know, I'm doing like the human thing. I don't want to like have my whole life on a camera, but you know, everybody knows how to get down. We'll be back this weekend. More than likely, I'm gonna spend time on a weekend with my fam. More than likely, it'll be an unfiltered. Like I'll do that more than likely. I said more than likely 7 times. I know everybody's clamoring for my dad. We'll see if he'll do it again. If he wants to, like I'm all for it. The more the merrier. You know, anybody who's okay in my life, like you know, being subjected to all that stuff, y'all I get down. Yeah, that's it. I want to eat this, but we'll be back. Not tomorrow, the day after. More content. I love y'all. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.